Everyone. I am Sudha, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, St. Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Hosur. Today we are going to see about human digestive system. Human digestive system contains mouth, salivary glands, esophagus, stomach, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, large intestine, small intestine, appendix, rectum, and anus. Digestive system is a long twisting tube that starts at the mouth and goes through the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and ends at the anus. The digestive system breaks down food into small nutrients such as carbohydrates, fats and proteins. The digestion process involving in the following ways: ingestion, mixing and movement, secretion, digestion, absorption and excretion. Organs involved in the digestive system. Mouth. The digestion process starts in your mouth when you chew. Your salivary glands make saliva, a digestive juice which moistens food so it moves more easily through your esophagus into your stomach. Esophagus. After you swallow, peristalsis pushes the food down your esophagus into your stomach. Stomach. Glands in your stomach lining make stomach acid and enzymes that break down food. Muscles of your stomach mix the food with these digestive juices. Pancreas. Your pancreas makes a digestive juice that has enzymes that break down carbohydrates, fats and proteins. The pancreas delivers the digestive juice to the small intestine through small tubes called ducts. Organs involved in the digestive system. Liver. Your liver makes a digestive juice called bile that helps digest fats and some vitamins. Bile ducts carry bile from your liver to your gallbladder for storage or to the small intestine for use. Gallbladder. Your gallbladder stores bile between meals. When you eat, your gallbladder squeezes bile through the bile ducts into your small intestine. Small intestine. Your small intestine makes digestive juice which mixes with the bile and pancreatic juice to complete the breakdown of proteins, carbohydrates and fats. Large intestine. In your large intestine, more water moves from your GI tract into your bloodstream. Bacteria in your large intestine help break down remaining nutrients and make vitamin K, NiH external link. Waste products of digestion, including parts of food that are still too large, become stool. Organs and secretions involved in the digestive system. The gastric mucosa secretes 1.2 to 1.5 liter of gastric juice per day. Gastric juice renders food particles soluble, initiates digestion and converts the gastric content to a semi-solid mass called chyme, thus preparing it for further digestion in the small intestine. Gastric juice is a variable mixture of water, hydrochloric acid, electrolytes that is sodium, potassium, calcium, phosphate, sulfate and bicarbonate and organic substances that is mucus, pepsin and protein. This juice is highly acidic because of its hydrochloric acid content and it is rich in enzymes. As noted above, the stomach walls are protected from the digestive juices by the membrane on the surface of epithelial cells bordering the lumen of the stomach. This membrane is rich in proteins which are resistant to attack by acid. Organs and secretion involved in the digestive system. The gastric juice of some mammals, example calves, contains the enzyme renin which clumps milk proteins and thus takes them out of solution and makes them more susceptible to the action of the proteolytic enzyme. The process of gastric secretion can be divided into three phases: cephalic, gastric and intestinal that depend upon the primary mechanism that caused the gastric mucosa to secrete gastric juice. The phases of the gastric secretion overlap and there is an interrelation and some independence between the neural and hormonal path. Origins and function of major gastrointestinal hormones. Gastrin. The source of gastrin is G cells of gastric antrum and duodenum. The function of gastrin is stimulate acid secretion from parietal cells and histamine from the enterochromaffin like cells promote proliferation of gastric mucosa. Next hormone is ghrelin. The function of ghrelin is promotes food intake, promotes gastric motility, stimulates growth hormone secretion. Next, cholecytokinin. The source of cholecytokinin is eye cells of duodenum and jejunum central nervous system. The function of cholecytokinin is stimulate gallbladder and pancreatic enzyme secretion, decrease appetite. Next hormone is glucose dependent insulinotropic polypeptide. The source of this hormone is K cells of duodenum and jejunum. The function is it promotes insulin secretion from beta cells of pancreas, stimulates fatty acid synthesis in adipose tissue. Another hormone is secretin. The source of secretin is S cells of the upper portion of the small intestine. This function is stimulates the secretion of bicarbonate rich fluids from the duct cells and biliary tract, augment the action of CCK and decrease gastric acid secretion. Next hormone is polypeptide YY. The source of this hormone is L cells of distal small and large intestine. Function is inhibit food intake. Last hormone is somatostatin. The function of this hormone is inhibit secretion of GI tract hormones, growth hormones and thyrotropin. Thank you.